Welcome back to Gossip and Guidance with your host, Iromi, and the co-host, Miss Omalai.
Damn, you struggled a little bit.
Damn. My mouth's dry, girl.
Drink some
I
water.
need some water.
Gosh. Hi, guys. Hello.
She's back. Did you guys miss her?
Did you miss me? We're back.
We're back.
Hey, for those of you guys who are listening and not watching, we're wearing costumes today.
Yes, amigas. We are Chuckies today.
She's the hoochie mama Chucky, and I am the 10-year-old. That 10-year-old.
If you want to see what we look like, please go watch the YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what we look like. I look like Goku / Chucky. I don't know. I've been through it.
She's like Sonic / Chucky.
Yeah, like I've been through it for sure.
She's cute though. She looks cute. Mm-hmm. She does. She looks so cute though. Oh. I love it.
I love it.
That's how she got me.
I bagged her.
It's like, oh, you're not worried that your girlfriend goes out to the club alone? My girlfriend.
Damn.
Babe, so sweet.
No, I like it. Like, I just took
like a nerd, you know?
Yeah, I processed long, you know. It processed long. It took longer to process in my brain. Oh shit.
So, we decided to like dress up for you guys since it's like October. Ooh, spooky. Syra looks spooky.
Ooh, she said October. Ooh, spooky. That was not sounding spooky.
Wow.
But I love it, babe. The spirit is amazing. Happy Halloween, guys.
Happy early Halloween, guys. So what have you guys been doing for Halloween? Have you guys gone to haunted houses? Have you guys gone to theme parks?
Halloween Horror Nights?
Huh?
Hollywood Horror Nights?
Yes. We only that's the
only one we went to.
Yeah, that's the only spooky thing we have done, Who has gone to pumpkin patches, who's painted pumpkins? Me and Sarah need to have a date. Damn, girl. We might have a date tomorrow.
Ooh.
A spooky date.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh, you're down?
Yeah.
She's over there scratching her head, dude.
I apologize. This hairnet under here is tight. My head, no wonder my head was hurting. I didn't know what was the source I found. I just found the source.
She's too funny, dude. I can't stand her.
Let me eat you out then.
What the fuck?
No.
Beep.
I thought we were doing spooky stuff. Not that kind of spooky. I didn't mean to scare you guys.
What? Stupid. Tomatoes. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today?
I want to hear your spooky stories.
You want to hear my spooky stories?
Yeah.
Girl, take that wig
sorry.
Put it back on. No.
Don't play with me.
Do this, please. Thank you.
Okay. No.
Okay. For real.
Yeah. Stop playing.
You're done.
Did we make you laugh already? Because if we did, that's what we were trying to do.
Whoa! I didn't know.
No, you're not. I forgot she's naturally pendeja.
No. You're making me laugh, so you're naturally pendeja.
I'm sorry.
Don't get makeup on my couch.
Okay. Let's start.
So we're gonna start. Dude, I can't
tell me your spooky stories.
Somebody come get her.
Hey, somebody come get her.
¿Quién trajo ese Chucky aquí?
She's dancing like a strawberry. Okay, pues. It's because we were just on live. You guys have me all acelerada right now.
Yeah, you guys have her hyped up. We literally were just on live getting ready.
The lives hype, like, me aceleran the lives. To be honest, I love you guys.
I love you guys.
I love you guys. You guys uplift me.
Ooh,
move on.
Nah. I see what she's saying though. I feel it. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
They uplift you for sure. Thank you guys for being so kind to us.
Ignore my molote in the back. Well, ignore the whole hair.
Yeah, ignore everything.
Yeah. You guys like the decoration too?
Cute. Nothing big, but I changed it up.
It's cute.
I feel like my wall's just plain.
Yeah, but it's cute.
It's okay. It's going to get better. But thank you, baby. I appreciate it. This throat is dry, girl.
You want some water?
Yes, please. Amigas, so we're going to be telling you guys, like, scary stories. Or, like, maybe anything that we've gone through. Anything, like, a story that we know. Like, I don't know, So, like, if you get spooked fast, don't be a bitch and listen. Nah, just kidding. No, they're not gonna be that scary. I'm trying to think if I have a story of something like happening to me, and I can't really. I feel like there has been, but like I pushed it so back in the back of my mind, girl, that I really don't remember it. But I do know the story that my mom told me. You ready?
No.
What? What do you mean?
I'm scared.
Scared of what? I'm right here to protect you.
Mommy.
Oh, girl.
Okay, go ahead.
I am.
I'm ready.
So, my mom said this guy, he wanted to know how he was going to, like, you know, not live in this world anymore. Like, when he was going to pass to the other world. He went, you know, with someone, you know, those people that read your hand, or like, you know what I'm talking about. When you go to someone to read your cards and all that stuff. Well, he went, and they told him that he was going to die by, like, a bull. You know, un toro, los cuernos de un toro, like. So then he stopped going to, like, you know how they do like jaripeos and there's like toros and stuff like that. So he stopped going.
The rodeos.
Oh, okay, girl.
He wanted you today. That's
welcome.
He's probably my wig scared him away.
I think so. Hi, my love. He's like, I'm gonna go with this, Chucky.
Yeah.
So I told him, like, buy a bull, like, so he stayed away from, like, los toros y los jaripeos y todas esas cosas que tengan que ver con toros. Él dejó de ir a esas cosas, right? He stopped going to those things. And one day he went out to, like, throw the trash away. And there was 2 horns de toro, and it fell on him and it stabbed him, and that's how he died. So, like, not necessarily. He was over here doing everything possible to avoid being near bull. You know, estaba haciendo todo lo posible para no estar junto a un toro.
Yeah.
Y así murió. Fue a tirar la basura, and there was some horns. I don't know if se habían matado o habían, you know, un toro, you know. Or las peleas que tenían los toros, en las peleas, pues, I don't know, they threw it away, and they found him or something like that, and
heck
and then he was no longer here with us.
I would not want to know.
That's crazy, though. Like, cuando te toca. And, like, it didn't have to be the animal itself, but, like, something that had to be.
You can't avoid it. Kind of like that movie that we were watching recently.
Oh, yeah. It was the countdown. Countdown.
The countdown, where you try to, gives you the time and you try to avoid it and go around it, but, like, it still gets you one way or another.
Yes.
Two different concepts, but
we just watched it, and it's about these people who, not me advertising, pay me now. It's about these people that download this app, and it tells you exactly the time that you are going to, like, pass away, and but you can't delete it. Like, once it's set. So it can be, like, in minutes. It can be in a day, in 2 days, 30 days, 80 days, right?
Or 80 years.
I mean, years. And so, yeah, so they try to delete the app. They can't. But it's kind of scary because, like, you literally do pass away. Whether is it how it's going to tell you that you're going to pass away. Like, kind of like you avoid it. If you avoid it, you're still going to pass away. Like, it finds you.
Yeah.
It's weird. I know what you mean, like the concept, like no matter what, it's gonna find you. Well, like when it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah. So would you like to know?
No, I would not like to know.
You would like to know?
I would not like to know.
Honestly,
because imagine living your life knowing you are literally gonna be afraid of anything and everything.
Right now, I could say no, I don't want to know. But I feel like if I am in front of a person that tells me, hey, I can tell you how you're gonna go, I don't know if I would say no on the spot or, like,
for real
regret saying no. So then I'm like, oh, well, let me find out. Yeah, because I think I'm the type of person that thinks about death a lot. Too often. I think
we all do.
Yeah, but I think curiosity kills the cat, to be honest. Like, I'm a curious person.
And then you're going to be fucking scared of everything.
Yeah.
And not live life. You would want to.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I know this in my mind that I don't want to know because of that reason.
But, like, you're a curious cat.
But if the freaking person comes in front of me, I don't know that in the spot I can make that decision, because my head is probably going to think, like, oh my God, like, I'm never going to see this person again. Like, whatever, you're saying no. I don't know. Like, just overthink the fucking situation.
Yeah. No, I get it. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Sorry, the pet of this podcast mascot decided to lay down on my white carpet. This carpet is soon not gonna be white. If I think of that's not like a spooky story though, but it's kind of creepy in a way. Not spooky, but creepy, right? I'll try to think of another one, but in the meantime, do you have any?
I was trying to think because I do. I feel like I know at one point.
That's what I'm feeling.
My mom and my grandma have told me like stories. I don't think anything that I've witnessed, I've been through personally. Other than what the freaky shit that would happen in the apartment. Remember that time the mirrors fogged up?
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Out of nowhere.
Yeah, like that we were panicking for a cool minute. I remember we were kind of like panicking for a cool minute, and at one point we had the washers on downstairs.
So we noticed that it came from the top, remember?
Yeah. But then somehow the mirrors got foggy and for no reason. I remember walking into that restroom and turning on the light. I'm like, did she shower? Because the mirrors are foggy.
Yeah.
Where did it come from? Did we find out?
Yeah, we ended up going downstairs. You know, we had the laundry, the trash. I don't know because we had just moved in. It was when we first moved in, remember? And we had the dryer on, but because when we went downstairs, it was wet where the dryer was at, like steamy. You know, like you can tell. So I don't know because I feel like the laundry room is right underneath the bathroom. So I don't know, some chemical react. I don't fucking know. But we thought it came from there after all.
Yeah, I know we thought that, but I didn't know if it was confirmed.
Oh, well, I told my brain yes.
We moved on. I don't know. That was creepy. I guess because I feel like I was weirded out a little bit for a while.
Well, yeah, and it was weird, but I mean, why would I don't know, if that was the case.
Not gonna lie, the other day, you know the keys? You know how the chain, the key holder next to the wall fell? I was awake when that happened.
Oh, you weren't?
Oh, dude, the way I panicked after that.
What did you think or what?
Remember I told you that I was snacking in the middle of the night? I was snacking. I was munching on some...
So you were downstairs?
I was munching on some milk with ice. But I got so scared because it fell and I was like, what the fuck just happened? I didn't see what happened. I just heard the noise. So I'm like, where did that come from, you know? And then I panicked. I just kind of like got up to go upstairs and I didn't even turn off the light because there was no way I was going to run from the kitchen to the stairs with all the lights off. So I left the light on, my snack outside, and then I'm running to the stairs and I see that it was the keys that kind of fell, that were on the floor. But I already had like gotten the chills about it. Like I was creeped out. So I was like, fuck this shit. I don't know who dropped it because all of a sudden it wants to fall. All of a fucking sudden, and I just left upstairs. But that was just me being paranoid.
Yeah, because I knew it was going to fall already because I did see a couple of days it was slanted a little bit. Like if it was slowly like losing its grip.
I never saw that.
I saw it. It was slanted already.
Oh, I didn't. And you didn't?
No, because I was like I didn't want to fuck with it. Like, I'm like, maybe Sarah's going to fix it. Like, she probably saw it already.
Oh.
You're the one that fixes anything that happens here. So I was like, okay. She'll fix it. And the next day they're on the floor.
Yeah,
so
and I saw it fall. I didn't pick it up. I just fucking ran up the stairs, dude. I was scared for my life. And two, because I hear that they...
Ándale. Pero ¿quién te manda que estés allá snacking cookies and milk in the middle of the night?
What we say in this podcast stays in the podcast. You can't be yelling at me.
What the hell?
What the hell? You want me to talk or not? You want me to stay quiet and no share stories? I want to share stories.
No me amenaces, little Chucky.
No, Chucky. Oh, Chucky
wanna... Me está amenazando la Chucky.
Yeah, Chucky wanna play right now.
Chucky needs to comb her hair.
Chucky is a little ghetto.
That Chucky ghetto. Chucky running up the stairs all scared.
Imagine me running up the stairs with this wig.
What was upstairs gonna do? You didn't find out where that noise came from? What you going upstairs gonna do?
To lay next to you.
What was I gonna do?
Nothing. You were passed out like a papa, but at least you were next to me. Like, I felt safe.
I make you feel safe?
Not really. Like, I just feel safe. Like, not being alone. You know, like I don't have to be the only one dealing with this shit or witnessing this shit.
Oh, okay.
It's like when you're with somebody, you kind of grow the balls a little bit because like people are watching you, kind of like that. Okay. So I feel like if we were in the scene and something like that happens, like I'm gonna step up for you, but I'm gonna be shitting my pants. Versus like if I was alone, I'd be fucking running away, trying to hide under the bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what you almost did. If you can go underneath the bed, you would have gone underneath the bed.
Sarah, cut this part out.
It's because she doesn't fit, dude. She doesn't fit.
Cut it out.
Okay. That's kind of those. You said creepy stories about here, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, no. It's because I was weirded out about it. I don't know.
Yeah. And
then, too, it was 3 a.m. And you know how they say at 3 a.m., like, esas cosas salen.
Oh, I remember I have one. It's kind of creepy too.
It's 12:30 a.m.
Oh, you scared? Are
Go to
you
church.
scared or what?
Nah, I'm not scared. Go ahead. I'm gonna shit my pants later. I hate scary movies. Let me just say that.
When I was little, I'm gonna have to say like younger than 6. And you're gonna be like, what? Do you remember? Yes, I remember stuff since I was like 3. For some reason, that's crazy, huh? So you gotta watch out what you do.
Because I don't remember shit.
You gotta watch out what you say in front of little kids. You never know if they're gonna remember or not.
True.
So, I for sure was younger than 6 because I think it stopped around 6 or 7. But I used to like daze. You know how like you daze out sometimes, like you just look and then you get stuck. And you're like, hey, come back, right?
Yeah.
But you're just like thinking so deep. Well, it kind of felt like that. I mean, from what I remember, I was a little as a girl, so this is what my foggy memory remembers. That I would kind of like get stuck like that. And then like I would call them little witches, but I don't know what they were. But they look like little witches would appear like in front of me. Like just their faces. It was weird, like just their little faces. And then like they would tell me some stuff, like I don't know, to do stuff. And then I would be like, no, like I can't do that. You know, like I can't even remember what they would tell me. That's how foggy my memory is about that. But like I used to see them and I remember I was so afraid to tell anybody. Like, oh, I see these little 3 faces, you know? Until I think I was getting older, so maybe I was like understanding that wasn't okay. I don't know, but I don't know what made me tell my mom at the end, and that's it. Like, but it was towards the end. Like, I wouldn't see them as often anymore. I think because I was getting older, so I ended up telling my mom about it. My mom was like all scared and shit, and started like praying for me. But I never saw them again.
The prayers worked.
Either the prayers work or like they're like okay, maybe, or whatever they were my imaginary friends.
Do you believe that?
I don't know. Some little kids have imaginary friends.
That's scary to me.
That is scary.
I don't know. If I see my little kid,
I mean, like, shut the fuck up. Where the fuck you talking? ¿Con quién estás hablando?
Real shit. Like, I don't know how I would react, but
that is creepy though.
That's creepy stuff.
But so then I think like maybe what if those were my imaginary friends, and as I got older, they just started you know, they say your imaginary friends go away when you get older. Yeah. Who knows? I don't know what that was, but that's creepy, huh? Please tell me that's not normal. That's not normal, right? No. But anyway, my mom just like prayed for me, and like I don't know.
It went away.
I never saw them again.
You think they would tell you to do bad stuff?
Yes, I think it was travesuras.
And like you were like, nah.
And I would be scared. I don't know if I did some of them, but I do remember being scared.
Oh, hell no. Move on from this topic, please.
No, you never had nothing.
Well,
you don't remember. She don't remember what she did yesterday.
They better not tell you to jalarme las patas at night, girl. You better not listen when they say that. Consciously on me, please.
Shut up.
Set your boundaries with them right now.
That's it? You don't have any other story?
I don't. I really don't know. I can't think of one, but if I think of one throughout this, I'll bring it up. But I can't think of anything right now. I do have a very juicy podcast story.
Oh, you do?
It is like, I don't even know what your answer would be to this, to be honest.
Oh, you have... Oh, okay. Should we roll it, Kronk?
Let's roll it.
Let's roll it. Let's start off with... And I'm so sorry. These forms are not spooky, guys. It's you guys' forms.
Yes.
That you guys
the spooky situation is spooky. But not spooky in that way. Okay. Age 31, September, Virgo.
Okay.
Okay. Been knowing I'm gay since I was 9. My mom is super old school Mexican. When she caught me with my girl, I was 13. She beat the F out of me, made me bleed. It was horrible. She told me I was not going to embarrass the whole family, that I wasn't going to be the marimacha of the family. That word irks my soul. Ugh. I got caught at 14 with another girl, and again, she beat me, and she did say, I will beat the gay out of you, so stop. Fast forward, when I was 15, she wanted me to meet this guy so bad, and we started dating. I had sex and got pregnant. He is the only man I've been with since 16. Also, we were kids. She right away said, you're going to live with him and make a family. Did not give me the option of anything. I had just met this guy 3 months ago. She dropped me off at his house, and she dropped me off at his house, and that was it. His family was shook but took me in for the baby. I've been with him and since we have 3 kids. I did learn to love this man, but I'm not in love with him. I want to leave for my happiness. I don't want to die and not live life how I always wanted it to be with a woman. How do I tell them? I don't have the courage, especially since I always treat him so well. He has no idea of what I've been going through this whole time. How do I tell our 15-year-old daughter and the younger ones I'm leaving dad? I don't want to be with him. It's so hard, girls. I cry myself to sleep because all I've ever wanted to do is be with the girl I want. I want a wife. I will break my kids' family. Now I know my mother set me up. When we go on dates or long drives, I'm ready to tell him. Then I feel horrible. He will be shook because, like I said, I treat him like a king. I'm dedicated to this family. I basically fake my whole life. No one knows what I am going through. Love you, girls. I know it's long, but I'm lost. I have no one else to open up to, and no, there's no trying to make it work because I'm tired of putting everyone's happiness before me. When will I be happy? I don't think I'm bi. I just call myself that because I'm with a man. I know I'm lesbian. That is not a spooky, that is a horrible story. Are you sad? Why are you looking at me like that? You want to cry?
Because I don't think it's a horrible story.
You don't think it's a horrible story?
No, I disagree. Because look at the cost of her happiness, yes. But what came out of that? She has 3 beautiful children. 3 kids who will forever love you, will forever adore you. You will forever be mom. You know, you got to experience motherhood. So your kids came out of this, right? But
I'm saying horrible in I can't imagine being in a position where I cry myself to sleep because I'm hiding
who you are,
who I am.
Yeah. Well, no. Yes, in that aspect, yes, I totally understand.
And at 15, for that to be pushed onto her. You know what I mean?
Okay, the thing is that, let's say he wasn't a good man. Let's say you were suffering, you were so unhappy, he treated you horrible. Your mom was gonna be okay. Your mom would have preferred for you to be miserable than for you to be happy. She cared about other people's opinions before putting her own daughter first, because she wasn't putting you first there. She was thinking about her own feelings and how she was going to be judged by the family. She definitely did not think about your own feelings and your happiness. And like you said, you are tired of putting others before you. Well, if you feel like enough is enough, do it. Don't live life so unhappy. I have always said that life is hard enough already. The only thing that can make this life worth it. It's your kids, and like finding true happiness in yourself and living this life the best way that you can. And if you can remove yourself from this, I know it's gonna hurt your kids. I'm more than sure it's gonna hurt your kids
And husband.
and your husband, but they have to understand that your happiness matters too. You know, like your kids eventually, hopefully, they understand. Just because you give them life, you don't owe them your entire life. You know, like I think you've done enough for your kids. They're old enough, at least the 15-year-old is, to, I hope that she could understand where you're coming from. And if they don't at the moment, eventually they will. They're your kids. And your husband, you eventually find someone who will truly love him and be in love with him. Because like you said, you learned how to love this man, but you're not in love. And I kind of feel it in this sense, because like I've always said, like the only boyfriend that I had, you know, and that I was with, like if it wasn't because I'm gay, like I would probably still would have been with him. Like he is an amazing guy, and I would always talk wonders about him. Like he's an amazing guy, and I wish him the best. But I loved him, but I wasn't in love with him, and I feel that because I did him dirty so many times with a female. You know what I mean? Like when I was dating him, like but part of me didn't want to lose him because I knew he was good for me. You know, like I knew that he, like, I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah.
Like, I knew like I could have had it with him, like in a sense where like I would have make my family happy. Obviously, like I was with the guy, I wouldn't be like
Be judged.
I wouldn't be like, oh, pues getting those comments like, oh, tan bonita y para
Es gay.
y eres gay, or like, you know what I mean, like just a bunch, you know, it's just easier to be straight in this world than to be anything other than that. And then with a good guy, who wouldn't want to, like, well, if I'm gonna live this life, oh my bad, if I'm gonna live this life, like at least I'm gonna live with a good guy, right? And I think that's why I kind of like kept him around, because I knew he was good for me. But the amount of times that I did him dirty, that I couldn't do it anymore because I wasn't happy and I wasn't making him happy. And so I ended up telling him, and like, yeah, we both cried. Like we both cried because I knew I was letting go of something good, but that's not who I wanted or who I was in love with. And I was holding him back from finding his true happiness, whoever was going to make him happy. And yeah, we said our goodbyes, and like from what I know, he's doing amazing. He has a wife, he has kids, like, right? I would have never been happy like that, neither him or me. And like you might think that your husband doesn't know, but I feel like deep down inside, like he must feel you a little distance, no? Or like a little off. Sometimes you can't be perfect 24/7. Like even though you said you treat him like a king, sometimes that partner you've been living with for so many years, like, kind of catches how you really are, you know? Maybe some days you feel like you can do this, other days are worse than others, right? Like, some days you feel like, okay, like, I can be with a man for the rest of my life and I can keep my family together. And then other days you're just like, you know what, I can't do it. And maybe sometimes it's because it's what you see online, too. Like, you see females being happy, like, right? Like being gay is more openly out there nowadays, that you're kind of like, what if that would have been my happy? You're questioning now because you're seeing it too. It's not like you're cooped up, you know? Because it would have been different for someone who's cooped up and doesn't know. Like you would just forever wonder what if, but like I feel like,
yeah, but I think she's in her 30s, and she said like since she was little she knew.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not saying that she's not. I'm just saying like I think that's what she thinks about it more, because she sees it as like yeah, like
it's like being a friendly reminder, like
a friendly reminder, like this is who you really are.
Yeah,
who you want to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know it's gonna be hard, amiga. But do you want to cry the rest of your life in your sleep, or do you want to start living your own life already? I feel like if it was a phase, like Syra said, if it was like, if it was just like a thing that you were curious when you were young, it would have went away by now. Even, I mean, you've been with this man for so long, and you said you learned to love him, but you still don't love him. Yeah,
it's what I have to say is not as deep as her. You did such a good job, little lady. By the way, I was like,
did I?
Damn, like Okay. I was not thinking about it like that. But what I'm going to say is you're hurting now and you're kind of scared of obviously hurting your husband or your kids, whoever you're going to hurt. But it's either you keep hurting now or you do a little bit of damage along the way, but it's eventually gonna wash out, and then you live the rest of your life happy, or you just keep stringing it along, and that little pain that you're feeling right now kind of just either fades away with luck, or it grows and you just hurt in silence. You get what I'm saying? I don't think I explained myself very well right now.
No, yeah, I get you.
Like, rip off the bandage. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be hard. It's going to be the hardest time of your life, but it's going to give you the best reward, is what I'm trying to say.
We're not trying to say, like, when you do, it's going to be butterflies and rainbows. Like, it's not going to be. You're going to go through a tough time, but you're going through it alone already. You're going through it alone, not giving that head start. Like, might as well, like Sarah said, rip up the bandage and choose your happiness. And the people that love you, that truly love you, will understand you. Because someone who loves you wants to see the other person happy. I want to see all my family and friends happy. That's all I want for them. I want them to have true happiness and know what being happy feels like, because everyone deserves that, you know? So, and because I love them, I want that for them. So, to some people, it might take them a little while, and that is okay. That is part of the process, but you have to start putting yourself first. Don't think about your kids, because someday your kids are going to grow up and your kids are going to find their true soulmate, and they're going to move on and create their own lives. If they love you, they will understand you. And your husband, yes, he's going to be hurt, but eventually he'll find someone who will love him just as much and will give him so much more.
I think that I don't think she should, like, approach her husband right away. Like, hey, I'm gay, I gotta bounce.
Yeah, maybe you
I think it should be more like,
let me see,
open up to what happened to you when you were little.
Yeah,
talk about there. It, like, so that he knows your story. I don't know if you ever talked about it with him, but I would recommend you talk about it, bring it up, and, like, share that with him. Like, hey, like, when I was little, like, this happened. I don't know how you would bring it up, but, like, when I was little, like, this happened, and at this age, like, it happened again, you know, and kind of, like, just share that part of your story. It might hurt of you bringing it, like, talking about it. I don't know, like, because I get emotional when I talk about my past and shit, but, like, it might hurt a little bit, but, like, just tell him so he knows that time of your life, so it doesn't catch him by surprise, is what I'm trying to say. What were you gonna say?
That, yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna bring my ex-boyfriend up, because that's like the only guy that same, like, he wouldn't know, but it's things that I would talk to him about it. So it's not like it was a surprise. He knew from the very beginning. Yeah. You know? So no, it's not like I got with him, he didn't know that I was gay. No, he knew. I had a girlfriend before him. So, like, he knew. So, like Cyrus said, I think that's a great idea. Maybe, like, start talking to him about it. Maybe the more you talk about that side of you, maybe it would be easier for you to also, like, really know what you need to do.
Yes.
Not what you want, because you know what you want. And I believe that you know what you want. But it's, like, what you need to do. Like, maybe start talking to him about it and see how he reacts, or what he'll say.
Test the
you
waters.
Never know how the conversation might go from there, you know? Regardless, I have always said that communication and trust in a relationship, it is the biggest key, and being happy. I'm not saying perfect, being happy with your partner and truly appreciate one another. Yeah, there's gonna be times where, like, you guys hate each other, but communication and trust, like, does it all. And, like, regardless of, you love him and he's been your husband and the father of your kids, so, like, start there. I feel like start, because he also deserves
based
the respect.
on what she said, nobody knew.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe he does know that part of her life. So it could be, like, something different, like, hey, babe, like, you want to experiment. You never know what he's willing to do.
Yeah, maybe he'll be like, hey, babe, if you really wanted to experiment, like, go for it. Maybe he will let you, maybe he not. But that's when you have the chance to, like, figure it out.
And know what you like.
And know what you like.
I know you said you like into girls.
See if you would prefer to stay with your family, maybe. You don't.
I know, I've heard of, like, couples that say the guy was married to his wife or whatever, and he ended up telling his wife of his tendencies of like wanting to dress more female, pretty much. Not Caitlyn Jenner.
Stop it right now.
She wanted to be more female or something like that, and pretty much the wife was like, okay, cool, be female. So now they're both female portraying, but they're still dating.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know it's different case, but I'm just saying, like,
you just never know unless you communicate.
Yeah, you never know unless you communicate, and it's always how you approach things. Like I don't think like if Hiromi out of nowhere tells me like I'm done, like I'm going with a guy, to me it's gonna be like, what? I never knew like that she had that, like that I knew she had a boyfriend. That's how she talks about him, like. She dumped him, she cheated on him, like, it never worked out, like, you know? So it'd be like, fucking, well, catch me sideways. But if she would have been like, oh, like, little by little start throwing shit, like, oh, don't you think that he's hot, babe, or something? I don't know. Check out a guy, or, like, maybe try and tell me, like, let's introduce a guy into, like, behind the closed scenes.
I know what you mean. Like, just,
three.
Like, easy you up to, like, give you, like, let you know, like, hey, like, I'm feeling like this. What do you? Yeah, I get you.
Kind of like,
because I would want the same thing.
Lead me up to it, and then obviously,
and then go from there.
Whenever, like, if you do want to pursue something with the guy, it's not gonna catch me off guard. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna be more understanding. I'm not saying everybody's like me, but it's kind of.
But it's just like easier way, you know. Like also like giving him the respect, too, you know.
Giving him the respect, and also reassuring your feelings toward him, because they want to know that at the end of the day, I feel like people want to be validated.
Yes.
People want to be validated. Like, you have to hear him out, to take him into consideration, but also don't let him disrespect you. And for who you are. Like,
doesn't mean you don't love him, but tell him how you are feeling. Open up to him. Try at least. I mean, we don't know what kind of person he is or como su modo es y todo, pero...
Yeah, because he could be machista and she's like really scared of him. You know?
Pero si miras que él sí puedes hablar con él, hazlo. I think this is the best advice that we can give in the situation.
Yeah. Uncertified, unprofessional advice, guys. Take it with a grain of salt, please.
Yes, we're not professionals here, amigas. We're just gossip and guidance. Gossip and guidance. Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, she said she was a Virgo. So let me read your horoscope, amiga. Your affirmation for today was, I am supported by people who love me. Okay, it says, today, unexpected requests for help may shake up your daily routine. Do not rush to refuse their pleas. After all, you may need this person's help in the future. If you are the one in need of support, do not be afraid to ask others for help. Do not sacrifice your physical or emotional resource when it is not necessary. For now, keep your eye on the finish line. Today, your ideas are flowing and your mind tends to move through emotions rather quickly. Anticipate bringing creative conversations into your interactions. Let yourself freely express your point of view. Others will appreciate your hot takes. Okay, it's not like word by word, but I feel like this like horoscope really like relates. It's relatable to you in a way. Yeah. You know? Yeah. It's telling you that you have the support. You just have to like, again, maybe you'll have the support of your husband or your kids. You just never know unless you start speaking how you feel.
Don't let your mom continue to control your life.
Yes.
Because that is what she's doing right now, even though no te mantiene.
Yeah, like, she's your mom, and yes, respect your mom, but she also has to respect you. You are a grown woman, and you deserve to be happy. And if she can't understand that, maybe you need to start making her understand that. Like I always said, maybe you have to make her uncomfortable until she's comfortable. And if she isn't, then that's okay, because again, you have to choose your happiness first. So like it says right here, if you are the one in need of support, do not be afraid to ask others for help. And I'm glad that you shared the story with us. Maybe you felt like you had to tell us first before you could know. Like, thank you for trusting us, and thank you for letting us know, by the way. Like, I mean, I know we're not professionals, but I mean, we can just let you know like our thoughts and opinions.
Yeah.
And like it says, do not sacrifice your physical or emotional resource when it's not necessary. Like, don't sacrifice your happiness is what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
Like, your emotions and your physical happiness matters. I hope this helps, amiga. I send you a huge hug, and I'm so sorry, like, that you're going through that. Like, that's just, you know, I feel like I feel you. You know, I don't want you to be unhappy.
Yeah.
Like, so I send you a big hug, un abrazo y un beso enorme, y gracias for submitting the form.
Yeah. And just, if you do it, just be prepared for a little rough patch. Don't expect rainbows and butterflies right away. I think if you go in with the mentality like this is gonna be hard, you're gonna be better off.
And remember, like, there's always a rainbow after a storm.
It's kind of like going on a hike. You know how hard it is to go up to get the best view?
You're like, sometimes you want to give up, especially if it's so steep.
And your legs are killing you, and you're running out of air, and you have cotton mouth because you're gasping. But then somehow you still pull through. You know how beautiful that view is up there? That's what you got to do, friend. In this life, you got to go through some rough patches to get to where you want to be.
There, it's so rewarding.
When you get there, it's worth it.
I made it. But
yes.
Best of luck, amiga. If you want to come back and update us, I would really appreciate that. But best of luck. Y te quiero mucho y te mando un abrazo enorme. All right, amigas. Well, that is
another spooky
today.
Topic for next week. Finances.
Yeah. We're gonna tell scary. We're gonna think of. I'm gonna ask my mom. My mom has a lot of good ones.
Before we leave, if you guys have any scary, spooky, paranormal stuff like that, send it in the form.
Oh yeah, send it in the form. We can do one. We can do like a advice one, and we can do a spooky one.
A spooky one, yeah. Send your stories.
All right, well, amigas, Sarah's back. I know you guys missed her, and I hope you guys enjoyed her and her hair. If you're watching this. Hair. Oh, yeah. I love her and she loves me. And we're just going to go do Chucky things. Just kidding. We're going to go to sleep.
Nah, I'm going to go be Chucky under the sheets.
Beep, beep.
I think you're farting.
Ew. No wonder your hair looks crazy.
What?
You scared him.
What you say about my hair?
Lunch lady. Well, thank you, amigas. Thank you, chulas, chismosas, for watching and listening to Gossip and Guidance with your host Hiromi and co-host Omadai. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe if you have not subscribed, and as always, let me know what you guys thought about this podcast.
Don't forget 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Yay. And as always, don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias linked below.
Bye.
I'll see you guys in the next one.